navy blue, black, 15-inch laptop bag. That is on SOE quick ship. 2 more 34-inch padded war belts. These are on SOE quick ship. This one here was the one I did on video, and a dude bought it last night, but I forgot to say that the column of pals, there's one less column on one side than the other. So I made a brand new one that is correct, all 100%, and we shipped that, and then I built another one. So there are 2 of these. This one, I think it has 12 columns on one side and 11 on the other. So actually one side has 1 more column than the other one. This one is, I think it's 22. I don't know, let's find out. What's up, guys? How are you? That is not going to sit there, is it? Let's hold that over. Hold on. How many columns of pals is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so 24 columns of pals on this 34-inch belt. There is 23 columns on this. Both of these are online, separate items. They're all on there under, what are they, one off and miscellaneous?
Yes, one off random.
One off random. Hey, put this 32 on there also. McGuire asked to buy it, and I forgot to do it today. Padded war belt, 32-inch, no Velcro.
Woodland? Woodland?
Yeah. Yeah. If he doesn't end up on here, and if he's not able to get it, we'll build another one. Hey, what's up? How is everybody? Let me know when Lewis walks in before he takes off.
If he walks in.
Fat guy needs a 36. Busy day today, helping out a store that had to fire their general manager and AGM for closing the store early. Are you a general manager, James? Kirk, what's up? Paul Bennett, how are you? Kiri, what's up? Mycon, what's up? Jinx, William, Cabbage. Stay, what's up, Clever?
All those things are on there.
So all those items are on there on SOE Quick Ship. The navy blue laptop bag, navy blue and black. Pretty sweet. There was a gray and black one. Somebody walked in here and bought it. And then there are 3 of these belts up there. There's a 32 that McGuire asked to buy. That has no Velcro. There's one that is odd column. There's 11 on one side, 12 on the other. Functions perfect. And then there's another one. Those are both 34s. I'm a AGM in all but got it. Got shipping on the Nalgene pouch, right on. Thanks for the order, bud. Good day today. Got the kids working with me as a team, listening and following instructions. Right on. The kids at work or your actual children? Glenn, what's up? Matt, how are you? Josh, what's up, dude? How are you? Made it about 30 miles north of Vegas, and the truck caught fire from the... Dude, at this point...
Paul Bennett.
Yeah, it's Paul, of course it's Paul Bennett.
Of course it's Paul Bennett.
I don't think he even drives a truck. You should just try prostitution, Paul. I want to see that gray black bag. Oh, well. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Actual children. Kids at work are a lost cause. Benjamin Brewer, how are you, man? Have you ever done business with Snake River Farms or Omaha Steaks? I have not. I have not. Is Snake River Farms, is that like a meat place, I assume? Blue Typhon toiletry bag arrived. Those are really nice. Yeah. Yeah, they look really good. Chuck, how are you? Paul, you need to write a series of short stories about your mishaps. Don't use mobile mechanics of Las Vegas. Gonna employ the kids. Snake River is better than Omaha Steaks. I would take Josh's word for it. We had a friend that would send us bison ribeyes, and that place was really good. Listen to the Masters PTT pulling the thread. I love you and Uncle Scully, and listen to every episode the moment it dropped. Well, thank you, man. Just wanted to say, Tim Kennedy's an asshole and built a career on the backs of fallen warriors. Paul, buy life insurance now. You should write like short stories, tales from the road, right? As though you're a serial killer. Chef, what's up? Are you actually a chef? Oh, it says chief. Airborne promo bag. The airborne promo bags are good, yeah. They're good. Was it a big difference for you going from 2 kids to 3 kids? Got new one coming. No. No, you've already done it. Actually, it's easier the later kids. I think it's probably you're gonna not make as big a deal out of the things, but the younger kids are going to be more of an asshole than your older kids were. And I think a lot of it is because you disciplined your first kids a little bit more, and then you are a little more lax on the younger kids, the newer kids.
It might be a bigger stress on the mom.
Might be a bigger stress on the mom, but she's built for it. Just get her pregnant again, and she'll stop worrying about those current kids. What do? I do all kinds of shit, man. What do you do? Mario, what's up? I just sit here once a night, talk to people I don't know on the internet. Actually, I do know almost all the people that are on here. Processing 20 pounds of jalapenos tomorrow for cowboy candy and new hot sauce, gloves and glasses. Yeah, you sound like you need a ventilation system. Try to grab a handful of that beard. Yep. You should suck my dick at the same time. I have an interesting theory on the Las Vegas shooting. What if someone or something was running through the crowd at the con? Oh, maybe. I think it was a false flag diversion for something that happened in a hotel on the other side. Youngest will grow faster to keep up in his or her siblings. Yeah. This is Special Operations Equipment, a multi-million-dollar fabrication and sew shop located in Camden, Tennessee. John makes top-tier tactical nylon and lifestyle gear and has done so for the last 35 years. Should we have Leonard Nimoy read that, or should we go with like Snakes on a Train? Or Colin Powell, maybe? Headed to Flagnor Fail on... Good. That'll be cool, dude. Good for you, man. Snake River Farms is local to me and has cow and at-home cows are very well cared for. Right on. Bear has some interesting insight into the Vegas incident. When did you hear it, William? How recently was that? Morgan Freeman, that's it. Snakes on a Plane. Samuel Jackson. Okay, that's Snakes on a Plane. Sean Connery, yeah, actually I could get Sean Connery. Dr. Sherman House does Sean Connery fucking better than Sean Connery did it.
Everyone's gone.
Okay. Did you close the gates?
I'm going to right now.
Denzel? Sean Connery is dead. I think he's dead. Samuel Jackson. I like it. I like it. I'll let whoever walks in the door first do it. out of that list that you guys put up. Anyone know a good recipe for stone crab claw mustard sauce? It's too much fucking work, man. Let's just skip the crab claws and let's just do king crab. My ex-husband did an amazing Connery impression, one of his most useless talents. What are we talking about? Whatever you want, Drizzy Wizzy Glizzy. Have to go to California tomorrow for a junkier contract. Who was the short pin-headed guy that was on Stern? Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't know.
All right, gate's closed.
All right. Ground fog, what's up? We fed a bunch of snakes tonight. Rabbits. Big rabbits. Really, really big rabbits. Guys, there's 53 of you on here. Double tap that screen on most devices. That'll give a like. Be careful. The Troons travel pack in California. What are Troons? Yeah, Beetlejuice was the little midget black dude with the bug eyes. Battle Chemist, how are you? 2 balls and 2 red tails. I have a couple of boas right now. Red tails, but not like true red tails, not like Surinans or Guyanans or anything. They got some morphs and stuff in them. I'm gonna do some black devils. I'm gonna get some black devils, which they're BCI, not BCC, not boa constrictor, but they're fucking total black, iridescent purple. Trans people, it's a slur that triggers them. What is it? Troons? I like it. I'm going to use it on a daily basis. Troons. Is there going to be a fluffer versus yellow retic? Busy, still working 2 hours later than my schedule. Workday, Homestead Medical, but what's new? June. Holy shit, what's up? Haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Hamster, what's going on? We built more woodland butt packs today. We built black butt packs. Somebody actually, I think on the live, asked for black butt packs, so I think we only ran 6 of them. A bunch of the Harry Potter stuff is starting to come off. We did more mesh pockets. A couple laptop bags got built today, a gray black and a navy blue black. The gray one already walked out of here. I built a couple of more of the padded war belts. These are on, as is this. This and these are on SOE quick ship. Yeah, the blue, it's a nice blue, it is. It's a dark blue. We only had a few yards of that left. What breed of rabbits do you raise? I've been thinking about getting chinchilla or American breed of rabbits to raise for meat. If you're doing meat, obviously all rabbits have meat, but the gold standard for meat is New Zealand or California. And I have both, and I breed both together. And I really think that California is just a New Zealand with a different paint job on it. But that's what I use. Now you'll hear people talk about like Tamooks, like the Texas A&M rabbits. They're supposed to be pretty heat resistant. I got a buddy had some and they didn't do well for him. That doesn't mean that they don't do well. You will also hear what are those fucking giant rabbits? Why can't I think of Flemish giants. You'll hear Flemish giants because they're much bigger. They're not much bigger. The bone structure, it's a bigger rabbit, has a bigger bone structure. They don't actually produce as much meat. And they take a lot longer to grow because they are a larger rabbit. But the pound for feed in versus the pound of harvested meat, the food conversion, the math doesn't work on the Flemish giants. They're cool rabbits. They're very big rabbits. But for meat and the speed to produce the meat, it's you want to go, and I mean you could add Rex in there too. Rexes are beautiful, but they're not producing the meat that a New Zealand or a California is. And I have 60 breeders right now. I mean we'll probably kill 12 rabbits tomorrow. We killed off 4 tonight just for snake food. Feed conversion ratio is horrible on the. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah. New toys in the driveway. No, I haven't bought anything new since the Toyotas. I think maybe, but I don't think so. Got one of my orders today, a Woodland 12 gauge rig. Hope to run. Awesome. Great, man. We have a lot of 12 gauge rigs available. If somebody would like one, we have a lot of different colors available currently. Seems to be running them with Texas A&M. Was listening to Spearco talk about some A&M quail. If you're going to do quail, man, do the Coturnics, the giants, the Japanese giant Coturnics. Ever freeze dry a duck? I have not freeze dry any duck. I have not. Have you? And Matt, were you the dude that said you wanted rabbits, Matt? Yeah, Matt. Get on, you will find on Facebook, you'll find local groups. Like we have like Middle Tennessee Small Livestock, Middle Tennessee Farm and Garden, Middle Tennessee Homestead Livestock. Like we've got all these small groups. Find a group to your area, just search like, and backyard meat rabbits and be like, hey, who has rabbits near me? You'll get people that will have them. They're around. Also look on Craigslist. When you look on Craigslist, just put in rabbit under for sale, and then also all the way to the left in community, hit pets right there and type in rabbit or meat rabbit. You'll find people in your area selling them. For some reason, I'm not seeing any padded belts on Quick Ship. Can anybody verify that they're not there? I just saw Amanda put them in, and people bought them last night also. It's because they're not under belts, buddy. They're under one-off and unique items or something like that. They're under that one-off category. Haven't attempted duck either, but you might have an issue with duck because of the oil content, the grease in them. Had some rabbit stew last year. It was excellent. Nice. What do I think about BPC 157? I think that I use BPC 157. If you're going to use it, mix it with TB 500. You can get a nasal inhalant, and the data on it shows that it works pretty well through nasal inhalant. You can also get it in a vial. You're going to inject it as a peptide into your belly fat, and you can get them mixed together, or you can mix them together as they are. But you can get them from like Peptide Sciences and Research Chems. All those places have them. And I think that it's worth using. I'm lucky to have a few breeders close, several that focus on pet and show rabbits. So I think that you get what you pay for with livestock breeders like that. Any rabbit will work, but when you buy, I mean, you can definitely spend $1,000 on a rabbit, and you don't need to. But find a decent stock, buy yourself a really good buck, and buy yourself some big-bodied females, and then go from there. They're rodents. You can breed sister to brother, doesn't matter on rodents like that. But start with good stock. Like I go to people's homesteads, and they'll have like they'll have Buff Orpington chickens, right? And everybody knows what a chicken looks like. But sometimes you go to places and they have the same bird that's twice as big. And you're like, how did you get these birds so big? And he's like, man, I met this old man, and he just has all these birds, and that's all he does is breed these chickens, and all of his chickens and all their offspring are big. When you start with good bloodline and you start with good parents, they usually produce the same. You miss Mookie? I don't know what to tell you, man. Ben, Mookie doesn't exist anymore, man. Ben is Mookie is a character that Ben played. Ben is in Florida. He's raising his son, and he's just doing responsible shit. Ben was on one of the lives not long ago. That's what I did when I birthed my kids. You start with big stock, man. You can't breed Clydesdales if you don't start with a fucking Clydesdale. Josh, you don't see it on Quick Ship? under random miscellaneous drop down menu. Yeah, there it is. Random miscellaneous drop down. There was a really nice gray one, but Bob bought it. I missed all the SIG talk. What's your opinion? Half the people in my shop carry 365s. They're badass. I would be leery of a 320 right now. I mean, it's just the 320 that has the issue. And SIG didn't make the parts. They farmed those parts out. And you guys, I think a lot of people don't realize also, like SIG 220, 226, 228, right? SIG Sauer is not the same company that's making the 320. They're two completely different companies. Our Cayuga ducks are good stock and make our older Rowan ducks look like microbreed. Yeah. Ugly by ugly does not mean beautiful. What's up, Ken? You see it, you posted the link. Thank you. I never heard of Spike's Tactical until Mookie. He was a hell of a marketer. Right on. 320 fire, 320 fire 100 for 10% of the time. We have too many transmissible parasites here for rabbits. Now you just keep them off the ground, Paul. The parasite problem with rabbits comes from wild rabbits, and if domesticated rabbits get it, it comes from wild rabbits passing it. So just run them in hanging cages or cages that are elevated, or you just don't want them, and that's 100% fine. A lot of people say heat shuts down the male's sperm production and they go sterile, but I breed rabbits fucking 12 months out of the year. And now granted, we're not as hot as Vegas is. Any recommendations for a farm animal to get my 2-year-old something she can learn to take? Rabbits, great. Rabbits really good. Chickens are good and easy, and they'll give you eggs. And the 2-year-old will love Easter egg hunting those eggs and picking those eggs up and crushing that egg in his or her hand, and it's just a learning experience that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. On an iPad, I don't think I can find the miscellaneous tab. Weird. Try your phone, Josh. Try it on the phone. I'm referring to Idaho. No, you can have them in, I promise you, there are people breeding rabbits in Idaho. You just can't have them on the ground. There's a product called One-Offs. Have to click it and then select the variant you want. Thank you. So SIG 226, yeah, 100% complete. You have SIG America and SIG Sauer. Somebody look up and see what SIG means in German. I suspect it's going to be like gun company or something like that. The Germans made SIGs for the 90s, would blow your mind. The made in USA stuff, they're completely different companies. The made in the USA stuff recently is not the same. I'm pretty sure they're not even the same company. Was gonna buy the SEALs used, the fucking Navy used 226s for 15 years. No miscellaneous on my iPhone either. I wonder what the fuck's going on with that. You ever go out for crawfish? Like catch crawfish? We caught crawfish all the time as a child. My dad's side of the family was rice farmers. And as a byproduct of rice farming, when they would let all the water out of the fields, they would harvest the crawfish. I will never go out of my way to eat crawfish, I've been to crawfish boils and stuff, and I will eat a few there. But I'm of the belief there's something better. It's called prawns or lobster. I'm probably going to buy some crawfish. I want like some blue crawfish and some crawfish in my aquaponics tanks and stuff. But as a kid, we caught crawfish all the time. John Smith, what's up? You found me again. I'm here every night, like every single day of the year. It's one of the item icons on the all products tab. Am I remembering correctly that SIG was a separate company from Sour? I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. Maybe. Click the damn link. Beretta laughing every day. Patted in the link they just gave. Yeah, SOE quick ship / products that Chuck posted right there. I gifted my dad an old school German SIG almost a decade ago, not knowing how valuable it would be. Laugh out loud, old man lucked out. You'll end up with it eventually. I read Taurus is moving to the U. I thought Taurus was United States. I didn't know that. I got to mess with a seal designated 226. The mechanical impulse when shooting it was marvelous. Junkie phones and internet. Because you found me again, John. Subscribe to the page here and hit notifications. I'm also on Instagram. Like this video here is just me sitting and talking to friends. But there's 6,500 some videos on YouTube here that are actual like real videos that we've done. Just keep carrying your Ruger Red Hawk. NorCal, we surrounded by rice and catch the shit out of crawfish. I'm not a fan, but you can make a ton of money after the rice harvest. Yeah, that's what when I've had them. I had them in Beaumont, Texas. I think crayfish and clams are good if the solid waste tanks in aquaponics. Yeah. You need to get Instagram. You can do it in like 5 minutes. I made a new Instagram page just a few weeks ago in like 1 minute. My G2C says Miami, Florida. What is that? What's a G2C? Had some crayfish last Easter. The effort. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. The effort. It's like eating snow crab. I can get fucking hungry eating snow crab. I didn't know that Homestead, the more you know. What did Homestead say? Taurus already had a factory in. Yeah, I thought so. Buying an ugly gun is like dating the two. Being rich and dating the two. My Glock 19 has been in the water with seals and manatees and porpoises. Watched a documentary on wastewater plants, and some of them use clams. Then the water gets toxic. They close. So they know. The animal knows. Yo, babe.
Yo, babe.
Let me see them titties. Those are very nice titties. I also have a pink Ruger LCP. That's cool. They look cool, but they have high bore access. Any interest in farming fish? No, I would like to have some aquariums, but I don't want to have to take care of aquariums. I wish, like, if we were closer to the city, I would have a bunch of tanks, like really big tanks and stuff. Mine has been in a few creeks and ponds. Jason Rappaport, what's up? You know there's a reptile show in Jackson. Well, it's an exotic animal show this weekend. Found out it was the Seal Future Foundation that had the team guys out at Polyface Farm. Oh, right on. G2C bought it because it was only $225. I like it much more than the SIG 365. What is a G2C, Glenn? Who makes that? Freshwater shrimp. Yeah, there's some fucking freshwater shrimp that'll fuck you up. They're like really, really sharp. Jason and I need to get in the large 100 tote. Yeah, you do. Hell yeah, you do. We should bring a bunch of water into Home Depot and just start filling one up in the store. Or we'll go take a bunch of hoses from Home Depot, hook them up in the garden center, run through, and start filling the tote up. Taurus makes the G2C, right on. The Silcock key. We'll just use a needle nose pliers. I'm excited for the Mystery 10. Also looking forward to some funny promo content. Yeah, we're a little late on the promo content for the mystery bag. Wheelbarrow water from the garden center. Most of their DEI hires would not even attempt to stop you. I also carry an AR-15 pistol behind the passenger seat. Let me guess. It doesn't work very well. You built it yourself? It's probably caught on fire. Something happened to it. Don't have the mobile mechanic work on your AR-15, Paul. I'm in for when we do the hose thing. Yeah, it breaks down also. Please explain why Tubbs carried a 38 snubby. I don't know. I carry an M1 Abrams. I like it. I like it. We can hang out, Joseph Roach. It broke. Man, I posted, so you guys saw the tub video, right? The 100-gallon, I think it's 100 gallons. It's a big, huge plastic tote. It'd be great for keeping like your those giant Halloween skeletons in and stuff, or Christmas decorations. And I was like, Amanda, you wanted a bathtub. Here's a bathtub. We could get it. And I was joking about it. And there's a bunch of people on there, because it's the reptile channel, right? So the algorithm isn't really nailed in yet. So there's a bunch of people on there that are like, you can't put water in there. I can't wait to see your house flood. Like all kinds of shit. There's another button that says hidden comments. And when I clicked on it, there's like 10 comments in there. And they're like, this is what I hate, motherfuckers like this. Oh, this is only $100. And they think $100 is good for this when this should only cost $1 because it's injection molded. Motherfuckers like this make me sick. And I'm like, motherfuckers like this, like a dude that started a business when he was 17 and 35 years later still has the same business and can afford the $100 fucking tub if I fucking want it and employ a bunch of people. What the fuck are you doing on the internet complaining? You need a fucking job, motherfucker. And there was a bunch of those comments. It was really bizarre. I don't know if you can see them, Isaac. It said hidden comments, and I had to click on it to see it. Paul, I'm just fucking with you. That's cool that your nephew built an AR-15 for you. Ridiculously light. They're big. Yeah, and of course it's not going to hold water. It's going to fucking crack it. If you put a lot of weight in it, because it has some wheels and a little like lift. It doesn't have like an extending handle, but it has two little casters on it. But if you filled it up with anything, you're not moving it. That tub costs $100. Really, it's only $100 at it's $100 at Home Depot. But they have one for like $60 made by DeWalt that looks way more durable. an entire new section of the internet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get some shit'll happen, because I'm like, why don't you go fuck off somewhere else? And God forbid you say that on the internet nowadays. Neighbors does injection molding, and he's a humble guy doing vehicle repairs. Getting one for chicken feed. How much chicken feed are you planning to keep in there, Isaac? And you got to watch chicken feed too, because if it gets hot and cold and sweats, it'll mold. Yeah, these are on Instagram and Facebook. I need to post that video on YouTube. I'm sure we'll get all kinds of crazy comments out of it. You just ordered which one'd you order, JR? Did you see the tactical response YouTube page got flagged again? I did see that. That's fucking really weird. I wonder what prompted that out of the blue. I also am curious how old those videos are that got flagged. Full coverage of Molotov. We burn through about 300 pounds a month. 300 pounds. Woodland 34. Nice. Thank you for the order. I can't believe people with 12-foot skeletons. That's what I said. They're like, I'd put my skeleton, I'd put my 12-foot skeletons. I'm like, you guys put your 12-foot skeletons away? I'm really liking that scarecrow they got this year. Have you done a reveal of the latest mystery bag? No, not like a, no. Not one we've acknowledged. E2C is a small Taurus, $200 on sale. How the fuck did they even build a gun for $200? For you guys that weren't on here in the beginning, we did a couple more laptop bags today. This one is or was available. I'll show you here. It's got a padded, it's got a sleeve, not padded, sleeve pocket here. This is padded. This is padded. And then all the walls are Velcro. And then there's a sleeve pocket here on the back. There's a pocket for cross draw, and it's Velcro lined on the inside so that you can cross draw. Put a holster or whatever. This whole wall here is Velcro. That navy blue one is on the site. And then I did a few more of the padded belts. Those are also up there on SOE Quick Ship. Seaside, get some sleep, man. Are the dogs still out front? Yeah, they are. Yeah. My belt doesn't fit. The NSW rig doesn't fit. I need it tomorrow. Yeah, that's how it always is. If it doesn't fit, fucking eat more or exercise more. You have two options. You know how you got that way, and you know how to get that way. It's a company truck, 32 years old. Already put my things in a laptop bag. MacBook is still on the front seat. You can put MP5K in there. Nice little side folder, PDW. Yeah, skeletons and dogs are still there. Absolutely. Glenn fixed the dog when he was here. The ears come off or fall off or break off. Any more Amber Pruitt videos or promo? I don't even remember who Amber Pruitt is. Who's Amber Pruitt? We got a blast video we're doing tomorrow. Some dude was super mad at Amanda for something. Do you think parachute sales increased after 9/11? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Some of the nicer private planes have parachutes built into the plane. Son's neighbor has a life-size skeleton horse with the headless. Oh, I love it. That's fucking awesome. Jacob, have a good night, man. I reattached ears and more of those dogs more than once. I reattached ears and more on that's because the wind blows them over and they just kind of they shatter. They're just not super durable. A promo code Paul's truck broke. It happens too frequently. We would go broke. We found out tonight that Bob doesn't like sushi. Now, granted, it wasn't really good sushi, but the upside of that is I have 3 more sushi rolls in here that I'm about to go eat. Sushi is good. It's gas station sushi. It's sugar sushi. Of course it's good. It's covered in sugar sauce. You get an anaconda yet, Jason? If they fixed it right, it would be better. Sure it would, of course. But people don't fix things right anymore. Most people don't. I look forward to the Pulling the Thread podcast. Thank you. All right, that was a notification from YouTube. Concerted for its sturdy pack. No way. Wife wanted a Jeep, so she got a Jeep. Cool. You know it's Airborne Day. Jeeps are terrible. Joseph, what do you like to drive? What do you have? We learned, but I already knew it wasn't bad. It's just not a ribeye. My watermelon stash, it is very lacking. I have 2 half-opened watermelons. We're currently out. Oh, we have watermelons currently on trailers in town. I just only have 2 older ones in the refrigerator. Airborne embroidery is nice. It is. It's very nice. Yes, but when I lag bolted those bitches to the ground, they haven't fallen over since. That's true. I didn't know they were lag bolted to the ground. Everyone says Jeeps are terrible. They just can't afford one. Did you get it? You got a Jeep truck, didn't you, motherfucker? I have old Dodges, Hondas, and Ford Econoline. Got it. I have an old Dodge. I have a 5.9 Mega Cab. AJ, have a good night, buddy. Vegetable prices are up 40%. I just saw a video saying that McDonald's fucking raised a bunch of their prices 40%. Cold, sweet watermelon. Yes, with fucking crushed rock salt, like fucking sea salt on it. Jeeps are terrible. You just can't afford one, Bob. Saw a pristine Jeep FC150 on it. I don't know what that is. Is that like a classic? My friend is intent on learning how bad a Jeep is the hard way. Boy, he won't be mad if he got a Toyota. I went from a 42 waist to a 38. Good for you, man. 6 months carnivore, that'll do it. And I didn't add an extra exercise, plus my blood pressure is normal. Good. Nice. No, she looked at one and said no. They look terrible stock, but when you put fucking, 37s on them, they're pretty badass. I had my buddy had one. Told him to return it months later. Had to sue the dealer to take it back. Able to watch another live. Works most Thursdays. But just getting back from Sniper Academy. What is Sniper Academy? Ooh, what's a Sniper Academy? For law enforcement? It's the cab over they made in the... Oh, that's cool. Glenn, have a good night, man. I wanted a Jeep, but I need something that always runs, so I got a Forerunner. I wouldn't ever eat McDonald's ever. I hope you stick to that, man. Only place I get fast food poisoning from now once. I would never eat McDonald's ever again. Only place I got food poisoning from more. Oh, got it. But still, you do still eat clown food. I want to get some custom embroidered patches done for my friend's birthday. Yeah, 1-800 name tapes. I would start there. Just look up custom patches or name tapes. You know, a lot of places will do like one-offs or a few. I'm a master mechanic and I have my tools and we'll be fine. But it doesn't have a 3.6. So it's what's in it, Jason? What does it have? Love first year Toyota Land Cruisers. LE Sniper Academy. We run our own academy and then also attend Sniper Club. Cool. Very cool. Two-door Wranglers are definitely not. No, they fucking do this shit all the time down the freeway. Yeah, 1-800 name tapes. If you look that up, a bunch of other options will come up too. Select few that were 4 doors for the Marines and Navy. Most of those were sent to Asia. Anything FCA is trash. Jeep, Dodge. What is FCA? I may trade my black 4Runner for the new TIFF blue one. The fuck you are. You've got as much shit bolted on the 4Runner as the 4Runner costs. You might get a new TIFF blue 4Runner, but you're not getting rid of that other one. I do like the Defenders, yeah. A lot of the SEALs had Defender 90s and 110s. A lot of the team guys that would come to the house and shit when we were building gear out of the house, a lot of those guys had Defenders. It has a 2.0 turbo. Seems to be, oh, that's cool. Gotta tie this. We fed this a rabbit. Can we see the lump? Oh yeah, we can see the lump. We fed this a rabbit. Can we see the lump? We cannot see the lump. We fed this a rabbit. You can see the lump right back there. That thing went to the bathroom in there. That's about a coffee can's worth of shit right there. Can I show the red and black one? What are we talking about, Clever? I've got a few snakes that are red and black. What made me, I'm not into snakes, my wife is. Neighbor called me while I was on vacation and said, deer died in my yard while I was gone. When I got back, the birds already had it clean to the bone. I was surprised that, oh yeah. Was it like vultures, buzzards? They fucking strip them quick, man. And the more they stink, the faster they eat them. Are the rabbits you feed them? No, we feed them whole rabbits. Even if we kill any animals we kill and freeze, we freeze whole with skin on too. The dogs, even when we feed rabbits to the dogs, they eat them whole with the skin and fur. Get a keeled rat snake and tell Brando it's a boom slang. We have a couple tiger rat snakes right now. Never mind, I believe you had them in the pool. Oh, I'll show you. Hold on. You're talking about Honduran milk snakes, but they have no yellow, so it's just a two color. Same snake, just different color phase genetics. They bred the yellow out of them. You gonna bite? Come here. That one's about to shed, kind of ugly right now. This little granite Burmese shed. Hear it huffing? You gonna bite? See how fast it's flicking its tongue? It is not at ease. When the tongue flick slows down, it's calm. Yeah, those little baby Burmeses are always pissy like that. You gotta handle them. I know you want to be an airborne ranger and live a life of danger. Discount code ElephantShit25 gets you a special prize. That's what Bob said. We should send out whoever wins gets a bag of poop. Bag of snake shit. Clever. Have a good night, man. You live where it's too far. Where do you live that there's no snakes? Peach drink in quart jars made by a dude I met. That's nice. Sent you a mock-up. I'll take a look at it. Washington State, we have garters and rattlesnake. Got it. I've got some pretty garter snakes. Some red-sided. California red-sided. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a good evening. We will see you tomorrow.